About 352 quintillion. That's the number of gallons estimated to be in our oceans. Whereas a 20 by 40 foot entertaining pool can hold something to the tune of 30,000 gallons. Matt, you've gone into the ocean where there are plenty of dead humans, yes?
I have.
Yeah. Brandon, would you willingly go into a swimming pool of about 30,000 gallons with a dead human being?
Maybe not.
At some point, there is a ratio of gallons to dead there's a ratio of gallons to dead humans that we as people are simply okay with. It may change from person to person, but there exists a ratio. And why do I even bring up this ghastly example of death and tolerance, ratios and gallons? The gray area, the in-between, the ghoulish median unknown. You guessed it. That's where you'll find our show. My name's Jake.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Matt.
And this is Qualified Nonsense.
Yeah, Brandon, you took way too long to think about your answer for that. I thought for sure you'd be like, no, I don't want to be in a pool with a dead person.
Well,
That's
actually,
pretty much what he was asking.
Right, but what I was realizing is that I in that frame of like how many gallons, 30,000 sounds like a ton. But if you think of a 20 by 4.
Oh, wait, is it playing it again? Oh,
No, it was just like a little
stopped and then started again, but just for a little.
It like froze on my end. Anyway,
well, I mean, to your credit of having to think about it, I think that 30,000 gallons sounds like a lot, but in reality, you'd be able to.
It's not a
sort of
gallon.
like
Is
see
like
it.
this.
well, if you're in like a public
Well, but
pool and there's like a dead guy floating there, I'm not going to be like, Marco, and like splashing people and like, you know.
Why not?
Like, I think maybe the difference is that you can see them and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think that's the main difference? Is that the fact that is it like what is that called? Like not willful. Oh shoot, what's it called? Like when you know something is like morally
Like a cognitive dissonance.
That's what I was looking for. Cognitive dissonance. Yeah. Do you think that's what it is with regard to like people swimming? Like, because people swimming in the ocean, the same with like piss and shit in the ocean. Like people, there's plenty of that, and people are like, "Let's go."
I think that's that's what I was going to be. Like even animals that die naturally are just kind of floating around. Giant whales that weigh tons and tons and tons are decomposing in there. And like,
Yeah.
But like, would you continue to swim in the ocean if like millions of dead bodies started washing up on shore around you?
I mean, we still continue to swim in the ocean when millions of gallons of oil wash up.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
And nothing a little Dawn soap can't fix.
Yeah, right. What? Yeah, what? How big does the pool have to be in order to be like? Where's the body? It's over there. Yeah, I'll just go for a dip.
I think
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
I think for a pool, it's more about the enjoy. Like, what if the body's like half draped in? He's like, well, at least I won't run into him.
Ugh, that's the thing,
You know?
running into them. And worse, because like with pools, generally speaking, you're thinking of pools that you can, like clear water you can see through. But like anything murky, like just, just the idea of like bumping into things like with your feet or with your legs that are like large in mass and like,
I did see a video. I saw a video of these people that were like clearly amateur scuba divers, but they were certified because they were all in a group and they were down. But the caption was just like that one time the turd kept floating by us, and it's like there's a guy down there and he's like, and like it's clearly a dookie, and it's like, but it like gets swept up in the currents, so it like pushes back into him a little bit. And he's like, it's like
What's that?
So, you know, like
what's that?
we all face that. Like every time you go into the ocean, you're touching water that's been pooped in by the animals, and
Right. What's the delusion? Not the delusion. The diluted point.
Well, even
I'm more
like
concerned.
if you're in a public pool with living people and it's busy, and like somebody brushes up against you, you're like, ugh, like
Yeah. Oh, I didn't come. I didn't. I'm not here with you. You're not a part of my party.
I feel like every time we go to a pool, like at a hotel or like a resort or something, my wife is very cognizant of like who's getting out of the pool at what times. It's like that guy's never been out of the pool, and I was like, you never say anything about me. She's like, oh no, I know exactly how many times you've been out of this pool. You know,
Like
you've had 14 beers and you haven't gotten out of the pool yet.
exactly.
Where's the math?
Worry about yourself.
Worry about yourself. Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
I paid good money to be here. I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
Get more
I'm
chemicals.
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought this is America.
I thought this was the Gulf of America.
Well, they do have those signs at some public pools that are like, if you've had diarrhea in the last 14 days or whatever, you can't swim here. It's like,
Oh,
there's
Matt,
no way
you
of
would never be able
policing
to-
that.
You'd never be able to swim anywhere.
Yeah, but like, who's the guy that walks up is like, "Aw," you know, and like turns around and walks away like so disappointed. Not only like are you outing
man.
yourself, but like people around you be like, "Oh God, that guy has fucking diarrhea." You know,
like a towel,
just be like,
like
"Oh, yeah,
like a small
gross."
towel around his neck, being like, "Oh man,"
yeah,
like
or
Yeah,
me, I'd
never
be like,
more
"Well,
than
fuck it,
14
here we go,
hours from
can opener."
diarrhea. I don't know how. I
yeah,
never go
14
swimming.
days. Oh, what are we, superhuman?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure it means like some sort of bacterial infection related diarrhea, not just that you,
Oh, that's
you know,
that,
ate a
what's
bunch
going
of
around
pizza.
right now.
And
Isn't it
the Honka.
feces related?
That's from rat poop.
Oh, that's what it is. Rat poop. That's what tickled
Like you
my
can
that
breathe it in, and
tickled my thought, my brain bits.
that's
knew
the
it had
New
something to
York
do with poop.
disease.
The New York disease. Classy.
that-
Gentlemen, what's been happening? Happy end of well, people who are listening to this is going to be well into June, but it's summer, right? Matt, you've got end of school coming soon, right? For the kids?
Oh man,
it's also
12th.
Matt's birthday. When this releases, it'll be just after his birthday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Happy
Got my birthday coming up on the 31st. Nobody steal my
Nice.
identity.
Yeah,
That's my birthday.
What's your first pet's name? That's. Are
Damn
you
it! I
doing
don't know
anything
why
fun?
this isn't working.
41. I'm going to Clyde's Prime Rib.
Ooh,
So
nice.
Clyde's, I've been there once before. My wife has not been. But she was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Oh, so that means you didn't plan anything?" So I booked a reservation for Clyde's Prime Rib to go have a fancy dinner.
Just the two of you, I imagine.
Yep. Get a one of their signature old fashions and a plate full of meat and some French onion soup and roll the windows home roll the windows down on the way home. Get the bubble gut going on my birthday.
Nice. That sounds pretty good. I love a good French onion soup that like scalds the top of your mouth and your tongue so you can't taste the rest of it, and it
Yeah.
ruins the dinner that
You
follows.
just like spread the molten cheese around on the roof of your mouth, like oh. And, like try
You
to
should,
bite into a crouton that's equally as hot.
You should stay after
Exactly.
dinner. I think it like kind of turns into like a little dance club.
It does. We've been the babysitter that we have has to work the next day.
I'm sorry. Post prime rib dancing sounds
So-
rough.
It does, but the bands that they bring in are really good. I went with some guy friends last time, and we actually stayed, and the lounge turns into, well, just that it's like even more loungy. because service in the dining room kind of winds down, and they turn the music up, and it's a different side of Portland that you don't regularly see, and that is like super welcome to see. It's pretty fun.
Now, when you say it's a different side of Portland, do you mean it's like more loungy or more relaxed or less funky,
It's more funky, more diverse.
It's more funky.
The
Okay.
diversity is definitely there. Like the house band is.
I've heard it is like an older, blacker crowd.
Yep, that's
You
exactly.
would find it.
I was just trying to be more
Most other
political with
places
my.
in Portland.
But
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like the one time we were there, the guy who was playing the guitar was like going on this tangent, and he was. I don't know if it was because he was old or because he was drunk or both, but like he was sitting. He was the lead guitarist, and he was sitting on the side of the speaker, and the speaker fell over with him as he was playing. I was like, oh God, that guy died. Because he was like this skinny, older geriatric man, and then he got right back up and kept going into it. I was like, damn, dude, this is great.
I hope I'm wailing that hard when I'm that old.
Me too. But yeah,
I can't take a casual stroll without dislocating my shoulder. So
too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon. How are you guys? What do you guys got coming up?
Just, we're swimming to the car and swimming back to the house here because it's so humid. That's the biggest news in the area. The heat comes in and it's just like I can't even describe it. Yesterday, was it yesterday? A couple days ago. I was like,
sucks.
yeah. I was like, Anna, there's no reason why we live in a place that's this humid and that we're also not seeing like tropical birds and like tropical animals and like going to
That's
the
a fair
beach.
point.
If we're gonna have this much heat and humidity, we should be in Costa Rica or Honduras or somewhere not in the United States.
And her.
yeah, but there's no Bojangles in Costa Rica.
You know what? That's a good point. There's
You're gonna
a
get your
there's a
sweet tea
lack
and
of
your cheddar
Bojangles.
bow. There's no Waffle Houses there. How are you gonna get your 3 a.m. fight club in?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you know what? I did do something fun. We went to Tweetsy Railroad. Did I already talk about this? I don't think I did.
What? You went to
We
where?
went, we went to a place called Tweetsy Railroad in North Carolina, and I'll tell you what, it sounds exactly whatever you've got pictured in your mind. It's that.
You
And,
know what you didn't have to do is tell us it's in North Carolina. I could have probably figured
True,
that.
true. You probably could have used
We all
your
went down to
detective
Tweetsy
skills.
Railroad and we had a hootenanny.
No, but they've got. I'll put a video on the Discord because they've got a real life. They've got a real life steam
Dinosaur.
engine, and you get to ride it around the mountain, and it's awesome. And it's like in the announcements, they're like, "Oh, this is a real life
It's
steam
like a
engine."
Wild
So
West
if
theme park, it says.
yeah, so if you get an ember in your eye, don't worry. We'll have the medical team ready to help you out when we get back. And they've got
Throw you
little like
off.
actors and vignettes, and there's a university there. So you can tell that there's like locally employed like students that are, like act out little like Western vignettes. They stop the train periodically, and there's like a bank robbery. I mean like a train robbery and stuff. It's awesome. And then there's also like kids rides and stuff like that, and like expensive food. And
Well,
it's,
Jake, you've often
it's great.
said what was it that I did all that acting and training for in Louisville?
I know. I'm like,
think you just discovered a calling.
I know. I think you're right.
Stick them up, partner.
Really? No, seriously. I get such a I get my jollies from it. It's very funny. But if you find yourself in the Boone area, in the Blowing Rock, that's where it is. It's Blowing Rock.
Oh, Boone, North Carolina. Okay,
Yeah.
that
it's
makes
out in
more
Boone.
sense.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's great.
Tweetsy?
Tweetsy. Just how it sounds. And it got its name because of the sound it makes when it goes through the mountains. Tweety. No, but it was a bang up time. We had a great time. The kids loved it. I loved it. Anna loved it.
How did you find this? How did you find this? Or is
So
this something
Anna's-
that like
so
your
that's-
wife knew
that's
about?
Yeah, that's the fun thing. Anna's been going since she was a kid, and I'll tell you what, it used to be not as politically correct. There was a lot of like cowboys and Indians, and all of the vignettes were related to like the engines that were.
Well, take this blanket, keep you warm.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of like grizzled old like outlaw Josie Wales, like former Confederate soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Did you ride the? Why do they have llamas here?
I don't know. Oh, they also have just like a bunch of events throughout the year. So
Okay, I'm scrolling through the Google images and it looks like a hodgepodge of things.
it is because it's also
Okay.
like a fair. Oh, they have llamas because they have a whole like there's a whole petting zoo thing, kind of that, or not a petting zoo, like a place where you can feed them.
There, speaking of, like, as you said that, there's a picture on Google Images from Tweetsy Railroad specifically of a girl freaking out because a baby goat is eating from her hand.
Yeah, yeah. They also have emus back there that you can feed, and those motherfuckers bite hard. They've got big old gnashers, and not really gnashers. They've got big bills or big beaks, but when they eat out of your hand, it's like really a strong bite. But that's really fun too. It's a great
Did you guys
time.
do like the water ride? And I see like a, oh, what was the UFO thing that we had?
Oh, the thing that like
Gravitron?
puts you up. No, they
Gravitron
didn't
that-
have a gravitron, but they did have a couple of centrifugal force things.
Yeah,
that
I
were-
see
that
that
were
one
fun.
that like tilts up and down. That seems even crazier. This
we did a
seems like
couple, but
a
I got-
theme park that you
It
would
is.
see on
It's
the
like-
news of like 74 people were stuck upside down today at Tweetsy
Yeah.
Railroad.
Yeah.
When
Multiple casualties at Tweetson Railroad.
Oh, their other claim to fame is that it's the fastest Ferris wheel. So, like, you get on the Ferris, it's like not a particularly big one.
is that something to
But
brag about?
That's what they brag about. They're like, this is the fastest one in North America. And you're like, what do you
The
mean?
whole point is to
And
be
you get on
slow
it.
and enjoy it.
Exactly. And you get on thinking, like, this will be nice. And you're like, oh, fuck, on a Ferris
You'll
wheel.
be in and out in no time.
But it's fun. It's bang up.
It seems like it's lacking some vision, but it has 4.7 stars out of 5,400 reviews. So
I'm telling you, man, it's a fun time.
tickets are $65 bucks.
like-
Damn, you may as well go to Disneyland.
I feel like more so like east of the Mississippi, there's a ton of like little theme parks around like that, and like we don't really have those as much in like, I mean, obviously California, but like the Pacific Northwest, there's not really.
Well, what was the one that
That
was
many-
that we went to all the time for like school
Enchanted
trips?
Forest.
Oaks Amusement Park.
Oh,
Oaks Park. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah,
But that was it. It was like that.
yeah. There's that and Enchanted Forest, and that's pretty much it.
I mean,
for
we used to have
Oregon.
Wild Waves, but this is the last season for Wild Waves. Even it's closing down. That's our one water park.
Oh, really?
Is Canita still open?
It is, but the
Yeah, they
pools
just,
are only
like,
like 3 feet
reopened.
deep now.
Oh,
It's not really a pool. It's more like a wading kiddie pool.
oh, okay. I just remember that being a destination for some families in our youth.
It did used to be for rightful reasons, but now it sounds like they kind of scaled that back.
There used to be a big amusement park at Jansen Beach. Like when my parents were kids, they talked about it.
Jansen Beach, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there used to be that, and then I mean, up until we were in our mid-20s, they still had the Ferris wheel inside, and they got rid of it.
Or the carousel.
Carousel, yeah.
Oh, I do vaguely remember the carousel. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, listeners, what's your favorite amusement park?
Yeah, tell us. Get into Discord. Has
Y'all
everybody
know
listening
about
gotten
Tweetsy?
it? Oh, I thought I just
that?
heard music. Was that Gangster's Paradise? That sounded like Gangster's Paradise. That
it was
whatever sound came through sounded like the opening chord to Gangster's Paradise.
It was a weird hum kind of thing.
Well, anyway, I got a text from a buddy who listens to the show. He was saying that he liked being called out because we were talking about like the intricacies of like Boring and Sandy and like the school lines and stuff. And he was in the middle of thinking like, what the fuck are they talking about? When I was like, oh, we got to change the subject. And I fear we're possibly going down that route again. So what do you say we get into some questiones?
Let's do it.
We'll be right back. And welcome back. Feel free to drop us a line at qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or connect with us on our socials or find us over on our Discord server. If you or someone you know would make a great guest on a future episode of Qualified Nonsense, please let us know. Now's the time on the show where we take on Reddit's most pressing queries by finding the top trending questions and answering them here. Our first one comes to us from the Ask subreddit. Username new user 1R. They ask, this is how they wrote it, is using coupons on a date a deal breaker? So what do you think?
Is using coupons on a date? I mean, no. Well, no, not a deal breaker. Like, I feel like that's a bit severe to be like, nope, don't you take advantage of that Groupon, you son of a bitch. It's like,
is Groupon still a thing?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know?
Is it? Matt's like, yes, I'm an active Grouponer.
No,
How do you think we're going to Clyde's?
I follow a guy whose platform is just going out. He takes himself on dates, but he's notorious for getting a Groupon and going and taking both things for himself that he signs up for. So I know that Groupon is still a thing. I don't know how powerful it is anymore. I remember when that it first came out and we're like, wow, do you guys know about Groupon? Like, no. Don't tell anybody.
So like he'll do like if it's like buy one entree get one free and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
he'll get one for himself.
Or like
he'll just stack entrees.
Pottery painting class for 2 and
double the pottery.
Get 2 wheels going at the once.
I would say I don't think there's a black or white answer for this, because I'm going to say if you're in your 20s and you're trying to impress a girl, yes, that's a deal breaker. If you're in your 40s and it's either your first relationship in a long time or you're rediscovering the dating pool, I'm going to say no, because I think the older we get, the more we can appreciate a deal.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm guessing this is coming from the school of thought of being like effort, dollars spent equals effort given or something like that. And I think it's just outdated.
But you could make the argument that you had to go find the deal to purchase it. That's even more.
You're not gonna. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But you know what I mean. It honestly, the same thing, or rather, I'm gonna probably incorrectly sort of associate these two thoughts. But the idea of that an engagement ring should be X times more than what you make in a month or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's hogwash.
Well, right. That's my point. It's all sort of made up bullshit. And so why would striking a deal to get a good meal or have a fun date or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, if somebody's using a coupon and they're paying, then why complain?
Don't hate the player, baby.
I mean, I think I guess it depends. if they're like an extreme couponer and they're like starting to argue with the staff, like, no, this says it expires tonight at 10 p.m., but it's only 9:59, like whatever. Like, that could be kind of embarrassing. And
right, so we're going on our date, but this has to be broken out into multiple purchases. You get 50 Dr. Pepper, and I get 50 Dr. Pepper, and then we get it for $1. Right. Oh yeah, take me home.
Oh, it's like or if it's like some weird, like there's never a case where this would be like the coupon stipulates like siblings, like take your sibling, like go to dinner with your sibling. Okay, we have to pretend like we're brother and sister or we're brothers.
So if you sign up for their rewards, I get 20% off. Because I referred you to,
I referred you. Yeah, it's actually just a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think so. Here's the other thing: would you use a coupon on a first date or a early date relationship? I don't think I would.
I would always bring one, because if I got catfished, it'd be like, you don't look like the pictures. I'd be like, well, you're getting the coupon. Like I'm not going to
full price for this date.
I'm not going to be the guy that like walks away and be like, ooh, you're not who you say you are. Be like, screw it, we're here, we're going to dinner, but you get the coupon. You set me up for failure, I'm setting you up for a great deal.
Sorry, you're the one who gets the extra chow mein.
I guess it depends on how stingy, like strict they are with if it's like half price appetizers, like, okay, we can only get appetizers and like that kind of a thing.
Or you have to lead with like, we're going to dinner. Oh, are you hungry? Oh, you know what? I'm actually not that hungry. Do you want to just get some apps?
and then pull out some coupons.
It's like, oh, I can't wait for the steakhouse. Yeah, I was just gonna get a salad.
Buy one get one free though, so that's cool.
Yeah, like, oh, we have this couples, steak dinner for two, and she's like, I'm a vegetarian. It's like, tough shit. You're getting a steak.
You're like, fuck. This night's going terribly.
This is a pre-made salad on the coupon. It has protein. Just pick it off. Yeah. I mean, I think there are other like tertiary elements that would be deal breakers to a coupon. Tell you what, if we ever end up in the dating pool again, we're fucked.
We're fucked.
We're cooked.
If you play it off well, I think it could come off as charming. Like, it's like, you're going to pay and you're like, getting your, credit card or whatever. And you're like, oh, I've been sitting on this coupon for a while. I may as well use it. I never come here or whatever. And like,
nice.
That kind of a thing.
So starting a relationship with deceit.
Drive through Dairy Queen on the way home.
Oh, what's this? You drop your wallet. Oh, what is this?
It's like one of those like CD changers that's just full of like coupons that are categorized.
What if you're just
do
like,
anything for you?
Does this
multiple
do anything
pages?
For you? You're like, oh, well, what are you gonna get? She's like, oh, I'll get the nope, not that. Keep going. Try again.
I'm thinking more value menu.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see a problem with it. But I mean, if somebody does see a problem with it, I guess as long as they're not being like pushy or aggressive to the wait staff or whatever about it.
Right, but that's not about the coupon. That's about the. Oh, wait, do you say coupon or coupon?
Oh,
and how do you spell
coupon.
that damn word?
It's always coupon.
I've been saying coupon.
How do you spell it? Coupon.
Bet you call it
soda
too, don't you?
You son of a bitch.
I bet you call it soda too, don't you?
I call it pop.
Pop.
I call it Coke.
Everything Coke. I love that.
That's how. I mean, you'd get along well.
Pronunciation.
Tootsie Railroad or whatever
is of French origin, pronounced.
Well, you don't know how to pronounce it because that's where we're at.
Coupish? Hold on.
Well, like a coupe glass or a coupe car or someone staging a coup.
Is a ticket or document that can be redeemed for a financial discount or rebate when purchasing a product. Okay. Pronunciation. Coupe. In Britain, in the United States, and Canada, it's pronounced
coupon.
Coupon. It's supposed to be pronounced coupon.
Either way, if you use it on the date, it's not gonna get any of these goodies.
A common alternate American pronunciation is coupon. So we're both right. Oh, thank God.
All right, so let's assume
But if you use it, you're not getting laid.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was going to be my next thing. All right, so you use a coupon. Your date seems to like not really care. Do you think like, oh, sweet, I'm definitely getting something out of this, like a kiss, or not to say like you're getting those goodies,
but
a
kiss at a discount even.
Yeah, it'll be on the cheek.
You sort of test the waters doing like a little coupon or a coupon, and then like see how they like it, like see how your opposite likes it, and then add another coupon or coupon.
I mean, I know for a fact there's probably people that do this, but do they show up like with a fanny pack on? I think there's
fanny packs are back in, man. If you're at a restaurant with a date and a fanny pack, you're probably in Brooklyn or LA.
Look at the British slang for fanny.
Don't do that. I got a funny story about that.
Fanny?
So my wife's cousins are from England.
Okay.
And they came over to the States for the first time, and they were here, and it was when craft beer was really cranking, and everybody was getting growlers, like the 64 ounce, not growlers, the growlers. And I was like, hey, do you want to go with me to fill up this growler? And it's the woman married the guy. So the guy, Tom, he was the one marrying into the family. I was like, hey, Tom, should we go fill up our growlers? And they both kind of looked at me like with this, like, I was like, what? I was like, we're just going to go get some growlers filled. So growler over there means lady bits. Really? So when I was saying, do you want to go fill up the growlers?
Hey, you want to come with me to fill up my growler?
Hey, brother-in-law, you want to go pound some pussy?
So that was unbeknownst to me, and I was like, "That's what." And like, I ultimately had to hold up the prop, and I was like, "This is what a growler is." He's like, "Oh, that's not what we call it." I was like, "Oh, okay, noted." But about those growlers,
yeah, I guess it depends. Like if I were presenting a coupon on a date and my date had a problem with it, I think then that would be a sign that she's probably not somebody I would want to continue dating.
Yeah. Also, if you're saying those terms like, me and my lady are ready to cash out, I'm going to present the coupon.
I like that you're doing this in a fedora and like,
I'll give you legal tender for this services provided.
But also, I feel like, I mean, I guess, there are Groupons for like nicer restaurants and stuff. And you don't say Groupon, you say Groupon. So
that's a good point. But I think that's Wait, how did you say that? That was great. Groupon.
But I feel like a lot of like the coupons I do get like in the mail, like as junk mail, are always like to like Subway and Burger King and stuff like that, and you're probably not going to take someone on a date there.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
We got stuff to do.
Oh, no, don't make that sound.
Get
2 for $5 chicken fries, babe. Come on.
I suppose one way that you could do that, like, because like you were saying, Brandon, they do have them for nicer restaurants. When you're trying to like, if you knew what the Groupon was, I guess you could always steer your date in the direction. It's like, this looks really good, doesn't it? Like,
gosh, I'm gonna get
what
that.
Is like I'm gonna
That'd be so transparent.
But then when you cash out,
wow, look at this is such an amazing value. We'd be fools not to go.
But like, and if you didn't want to go that route, couldn't you just say like
an advertisement? Golly, what a deal!
Jumpin' Gee Willikers. This is you only see this once a century.
The date afterwards, like debriefing with their friends, they'd be like, "Well, I went on a date with an actual psychopath."
But like when you go to cash out, I guess you could always just like subtly like present on your phone the thing and be like,
I love this idea of presenting the. I would be so discreet about it. I would not.
Or pay the bill while they're in the bathroom, or like be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then while you're up, like just go pay the bill and use your coupon.
Just leave.
But then they see you, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom," and you're like shouting, and someone would be like, "It expires later tonight."
You're just not paying attention.
No,
to your
you
date,
charged me full price for this side salad, and it clearly says the side salad is included with the meal.
It's never said anything about upcharges for ranch. God.
Come back to the table. Oh, that's how they fucking get you.
Or like you're not paying attention to what your date is saying the whole time because you're trying to figure out how to like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I'm saying like my dad died when I was. Yeah, well, I gotta go to the bathroom.
But if you get the steak, then I'll get the salad, then I can have some of yours, and then
it'll be fun, like Lady and the Tramp. Come on, you feed me, I'll feed you. You get a bite, I'll take a bite. It's romantic.
Oh God.
That's why all dates should just happen at Jersey Mike.
Listen, we should maybe like a secondary thing to this podcast. We set up specifically like a dating advice podcast. Like what was that thing on 94.7?
Loveline.
That's just all about kids getting pregnant crabs, though.
Oh hell yeah! That's what I'm about.
Kids don't have sex anymore. They don't drink. They don't have sex.
I'm confident that that's not true.
I saw this wild article that was talking about the declining birth population and how like whatever Jen behind us is not having sex and stuff. But they're doing like masturbation, pretty much just as a self-care item through their day. I was like, this is not a new theory. Like I did this 7 times a day when I was 14. So it's like, it's not really self-care. It's like,
no, it's just rebranded self-care. But do you think they're just like crushing butt? Like why is you think it's like masturbation has just like replaced or was that what the article was saying? That masturbation has replaced the sort of teen pregnancy situations?
No, it's also just replacing the need to actually have a partner.
This is
we need to have a young person on because I got a lot of questions for him. Like, what do you
NPR article from last month? Teen birth rates.
You guys all up in Bad Dragon? Do I need to invest?
So.
Wait, what did you say, Brandon?
Oh, I'm just reading. There's this NPR article that says teen birth rates hit another historical low.
Good.
So this is from last month.
So, but here's the thing: we know that it's not from abstinence because abstinence has never been the like right method right? So is it because they have more access to knowledge and that they're using more protection, or are they sticking with butt stuff, or are they actually not having sex? Which I just can't imagine that's the thing.
I do think
answer.
like the sexual activity has gone down, but I don't know. They all are into weird stuff. Like they'll do these tantric tickle fests in the forest or laugh sessions and stuff like that. And I was like, you guys are dumb. You know, like
You could be getting pregnant right now.
I think, yeah, the teen pregnancy fad or whatever we want to call it, era. It's not a fad.
We lived through that. I feel like teen pregnancy when we were kids, when we were teens, was like crazy.
I mean, we have people in our lives that have kids that are off to college. It's like, damn, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it's all a trickle down effect, because if you're not interested in the chemistry of it and you don't want to go on dates, then you're not going to have Groupons, and now Groupon's suffering. You know, it's all a trickle down. Everybody suffers.
You know, I wonder though, because Ann and I have talked about this a little bit, in that there'll probably be a pendulum swing of like when when people are having kids, because our generation had like we were older when we had kids than our parents' generation, generally speaking, I think. Like, at least in my peer groups. And I think what's going to happen, or what we've talked about anyway, is that it'll be interesting to see how, because like we had really close relationships with our grandparents, and it'll be interesting to see that, because we had kids later, how close their relationships with their grandparents, and really how much of their lives had a relationship with a grandparent, and if that's going to influence when kids are going to be having babies. Does that make sense? Did I talk for too long?
A little bit, like the generational knowledge.
Yeah, I think the general like will there be a stronger desire to have babies earlier in order to have stronger relationships with like if I, for instance, if my kids get to be 18, 19, 20 and they say that they wish they had more like a younger relationship with, or rather a better relationship with a younger version of their grandparent, would that influence when they decide to have kids? So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I don't know about that, because I feel like the older you get in the generations, the younger they all had them. Like, oh, you're 16, just go get married, have a kid, start a family, one income, right? I think like the ideals, kind of. But I get where you're coming from with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see.
I also see and know some people that are having kids really late, like in their 40s, and they have toddlers. I was like, ooh, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. My brother-in-law is one. He just had a baby earlier this year, and he's 40. He'll be 43 this year.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, more power to him, but I just like it. I get tired thinking about it.
He became a dad the same year that he also became a grandpa. So,
oh boy.
Well, I mean, he didn't become a dad. He just had another kid.
He was but he was a new dad. Or he was a, what is that called? He had a new baby. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's another
huge, like those kind of things make me have a lot of questions. Like, you got one kid out of the house, and this is no slight on anybody. This is just my working knowledge of it. Is you just got a kid out of the house. They're in their 20s. He's like, you know what? Let's lose all of our freedom again and start over. I don't know. That seems wild to me.
Well,
but I mean, people are built for it. Some people are.
Right, and like a huge change in people's lives is the sort of empty nest period, right? And so there's a variety of coping mechanisms. One of them is like getting pets or going on cruises.
Go to the Humane Society.
having a baby. You know.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, I mean, well, Christian, I don't want children, but like, I mean, she's 5 years older than I am, so, you know, if we wanted to, it's not gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
You should just adopt a troubled teen.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Yeah. Like Dangerous Mind style. Speaking of Coolio.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The top answer here, they say, for me, if my date paid, I would be excited, wouldn't care if they used a coupon. As a man, I feel a woman would think less of me.
Yeah.
This person says, you clearly picked that place to avoid spending money on your date. It shows that it's not that important to you. So,
see, that's the mentality that I'm kind of like.
That's an assumption.
That's
then,
also like a
like,
young person's, like, they've gotten exposed to what first dates are from Hollywood, or, you know.
when like the amount that somebody spends doesn't necessarily mean that they're less interested in you. I mean, maybe in Matt's case where he said, like, depending on if she looks like her profile picture or whatever, then
I think that's fair. If you got catfish, be like, hey, at least I'm not going to be the guy that runs away or just like, no, sorry. Like, sure, let's go. But you're getting a coupon.
You're like, you're, oh my God, Matt. You're like,
might get a good friend out of it. You never know.
you know those people that put dollars on the table, and then when their server messes up, you take $1 away, and you take $1 away, and that ends up being their tip. So like every time they mess up, like that's what I feel like. No, that's different. We're talking about different things.
Oh, okay.
But
I don't know anybody that does that. Who does that?
No. No one that I know is doing that. But
assholes.
Assholes, yeah. Well, assholes,
monster.
people who are on power trips of some sort. But what was I talking about? Something about, well, it like it's like with that, but with the date being like, that picture didn't actually do you justice. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna add this coupon. That's what you do. You add coupons as their disingenuousness.
Was going to be steak dinner, but now it's looking like boba tea. Cool. Here we go. You get
terrible.
the lightning deal.
This person says, what about gift cards? Is that viewed similarly as coupons?
No way. Gift cards. I mean, if you're pretty conspicuous, it just looks like a credit card.
Yeah, my man.
And then they come back like, sir, there's insufficient funds on this gift card.
On this gift card? Shut up.
You have a remaining balance
than a coupon, because I mean, like,
it's
if
as
you have
good
a
as
gift
money.
card to a place, then that means you probably like it. You go there a lot, so.
Or your mom thought you might enjoy a good
Or your
date
mom
there for your birthday present.
Yeah,
although
like,
it is as good as cash. I mean, it is
I gotta
cash.
burn this Olive Garden gift card. I got it 5 Christmases ago. Let's go.
Or just go to places, because like oftentimes during the holidays, businesses will do like, oh, if you spend 25, you get 50. You know,
Yeah.
they'll do promotions like that and be like, again, don't hate the player, because unless they come back and they're like, oh, there's $35 remaining on your gift card, we'll see you back here next week for a different date. You know,
Yeah, like Costco does that a lot, where you can buy like $100 worth of gift cards for $75 or whatever,
Exactly.
like that,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
show up
yeah.
to the Red Lobster 4 times in a week. You're like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking through the answers. A lot of people seem very receptive. Like this person says, I'm a woman who believes that coupons are a great thing. I love discounts. Every bit I save at restaurants, stores, etc. goes into the vacation fund. Overuse is another thing. For instance, if you won't go somewhere because there isn't a coupon, that would be a deal breaker. I guess that's a good point. Like if you said, "Hey, we need to go to Applebee's," and someone's like, "No, I don't like Applebee's" or whatever, and you're like, "No, we're going to
Applebee's."
Like, get fucked.
Yeah, again, that ends up being more of a like a
look,
personality
it's my favorite
trait.
restaurant. This isn't going to work out anyway.
Like the coupon is the vehicle to identify personality traits that you don't like. Like
You also-
and like. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you also, I don't want to say run the risk, but you have the opportunity. Like, you could score something like that. Like, it sounds like that lady got all hot and bothered that somebody would use she's like, oh my God. Oh, how frugal and
Vacation fun.
Yours says, depends. Are we talking 10% off at the Country Club Steakhouse for new members in good standing, or $1 off a Wendy's combo meal?
Look, babe, a deal's a deal.
Yeah, are you saying no to the combo meal?
Their burgers are made with 100% American Wagyu.
Yeah, right.
I know. We got another quick question. I think the
Yeah.
I think the overall consensus is, yeah, just do it. If you want to use it, do it. And
You might get lucky. You might not.
And if somebody judges you that hard on it, they weren't for you anyway. Move on.
Punch him right in the growler.
Then fill it.
No.
Maybe if you use too many coupons, you don't get to see the growler.
Oh, jeez.
That's a pretty harsh name. For,
I mean, it gives the power back, I guess.
I
Growler.
was just waiting for Brandon to be like, oh, go remember the growler.
she hiked up a skirt. She showed me a growler. She did.
Oh, man.
Don't believe me, peepers.
We need to get you some auditions. Stat.
Stat.
Wonder if Mike and Moy have any openings coming up for casting.
Yeah, somehow I think we might be
Mike would be
overlooked.
very pleased with my accent, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a food related one. So this is, what are you choosing? Oh, I'm sorry. This is from subreddit Random Question, username SkippyBoy1. They ask, what are you what are you choosing in this situation? You're allowed to live off one food item and one drink item of your choosing for the next week. You can have as many of the chosen food item and drink item as you want or need, and in any amount combination ratio. What food item and drink item are you choosing?
Food item, meaning like not like a a particular kind of sandwich, but like a ingredient item.
It doesn't
No, like
specify, so I think you could say,
Jake's gonna live off a
ham
cumin
sandwiches, or I don't think like a food item would be like a single, like a banana, and
Got it. Yeah.
I like how the question
I think it
assumes
would
that
be
people
like
haven't.
you could have banana pudding or whatever, like a single. I don't know. That's how I took it.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Like a single dish.
I mean, like an Italian sandwich and water, or seltzer. An Italian sandwich from like, I don't know, like Jersey Mike's or something, and
That's good because you're getting like
seltzer.
veggies, you're getting protein, you're getting grains.
Yeah, that'd be I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
What about you,
What
Brandon?
about y'all?
Yeah, I was thinking water for the drink, just because I like too much of any non-water drink. I think would be a bad situation.
You hate water.
That's
man.
going in on a week of Guy Fieri water.
Yeah.
It's water.
There's a
It's
reason why
seltzer. You're the ones that said seltzer.
listeners can't see this, but there's a reason why his tagline is "poop, fart, shit."
I think a sandwich would be a good item. I was honestly, like, when I first read this, I was thinking like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but like like an Italian sub makes more sense.
Or even like maybe like a pizza, like a veggie pizza would be pretty good too.
For a week.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't think you'd want anything like too heavy or too greasy. So like you wouldn't want to have like a Reuben and milk or whatever.
Oh God, a Reuben and milk, that would be rough.
A Reuben and horchata, like just.
I mean,
see,
that's the
a
other
Reuben
thing.
and Fireball.
I could definitely do
Four
al
Loko.
pastor tacos and
That's exactly.
and,
Mine's gonna be a pastor burrito and Coke Zero.
oh God damn, your ass is gonna be rough. No, but that's like I'm about that. That'd be great. Not the Coke Zero part though. That's disgusting.
Water's the base.
Water's the base.
It's mostly water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 1 week isn't that long, so it wouldn't be a huge commitment.
What's the longest you've had a particular food item? Like, have you ever been like on a hike or something and did in fact pack yourself like a bunch of like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something like that? I'm trying to think of how long, or like mini leftovers. Like I've plenty of times made food like too much of some food and had like leftovers for way too long.
I feel like it's that way with soup. I feel like whenever we make soup, we're eating soup for the rest of the week.
Soups, curries, and noodle dishes.
Oh yeah.
Like rice. I did recently. I recently cooked way too many sausages, and it was like I'm not complaining about it, but I was like
Common mistake.
I was like, I'm gonna. I was like, I didn't want to close the package and seal it up and like, because I have these reusable vacuum seal bags, so I just cooked them all, and I was like, whatever. So I like 3 days in a row, I had sausages for lunch. And it was like,
You're getting them out of the freezer, chipping them into your chili.
Hey,
Wait, but don't you get really blocked up for having sausages? Because I feel like sausage usually has a lot of salt. The opposite? Your body's a wonderland.
you should explore it sometime.
I told Matt.
Thanks, John Mayer.
This weekend is the Eugene Scottish Festival, and they're having a haggis eating contest.
I would decimate all these people, and then I'd lift my kilt and show them my growler at the end.
Yeah, nice. My growler.
I wonder, like, did it say
think
that
I've
it's
had
traditional?
haggis.
Because we got haggis once when my father-in-law came to town, and we found that there's a bakery. I think it was a bakery out of Detroit. That was like the only place in the United States that could actually make it properly. So I wonder where this spot is doing it. Like, because it wasn't the blood or anything; it was the lungs that they all have a problem. The FDA has a problem with.
I'm
wondering how traditional it is.
In Instagram, I actually sent Kara at the farmer's market here. There's a meat, whatever, like a sausage maker or something that makes haggis. And I sent it to Kara because I just said, when you guys come down here next month, you can go to the farmer's market and get some haggis.
Wait,
home.
You just said something about lungs. I thought haggis was stomach.
No, it's put in the sheep stomach. It's all the organs
Yeah,
chopped
it's like
up
all
like
the
a meatloaf.
the awful.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
The casing is the stomach, traditionally.
Interesting.
And
And
it's
the
like
FDA has a problem with the lungs.
the lungs was one of the big ones for some reason, and it's not the blood because we can get blood sausage pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Or black
Talk
pudding.
to Jake. He's got a lung hookup. I probably should.
Oh,
say
yeah.
I'll cut that out.
No, that's
It's
okay.
not to dox you.
That's okay.
Don't dox me, bro.
Um,
Yeah, I
But-
think I would still go burrito. I would go burrito to some degree because much like your argument for pizza or an Italian,
Yeah.
you can still get burritos that are vegetarian based if you wanted to. Not like I would ever do that, but you could.
Right. Yeah. No, oh, do you guys remember what was the place in St. John's, Super Burrito?
Super Burrito Express.
It had there was one of their burritos had a chili relleno in the
The
burrito.
whole thing in it, yeah.
I dream about that sometimes. What a beautiful thing.
Do you get a lot of Mexican food in North Carolina?
They
Yeah,
have good
heaps.
Mexican food.
Yeah, we've
There's
got
a great.
some really good taco trucks and stuff.
I'll get the spot from my father-in-law, but he took us out there, and it's a supermercado, like it's a supermarket, but they have the like cafeteria inside. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
There's a especially in Durham where we are, there's a large population of Latino folks that are like half of the boys their school, everybody within like the district or the school radius or whatever it is. I don't remember what the metrics are exactly, but there's a huge Hispanic population and Latino population, but there's some great restaurants around here. There is a what is it, like some SUV. This woman sells tamales out of the back of her car next to the school, and sometimes I venture up there and get them, and they are so good, and they're just the right level of heat, and it's great, but it's like definitely sketchy.
Jake,
But also
the
great.
spot is El Mandado Supermarket. It's
Ooh,
on
El
Millbrook Road.
Mandado. I'll have to check it out.
It's fantastic. It's huge. It's a big supermarket. So it has everything that you could want. But yeah, it's on the east side of Raleigh.
Nice.
So kind of on the opposite direction of where you are, but
Still might be worth a little trip.
I'm reading through the answers on here, and this person does say tacos al pastor and water. So
Oh, yeah.
kind of similar to you, Matt.
Although,
This person says
to be honest,
Cajun-
if I'm doing
what?
al pastor tacos, I'm definitely going to also do lemon lime jarritos and just ruin my body.
as you
'Cause
should.
that means you'd also have to like wake up and have that for breakfast, which I'm not against. But like,
We
it'd be a lot.
we always keep a few of the grapefruit jarritos stocked in our fridge.
Nice. Do you drink?
I think-
Do you just drink it by themselves, or do you mix them?
Yeah, usually just by themselves. I mean, I know people make palomas and stuff with them, but
Yeah.
My kids have become quite fond of the guava ones.
Ooh. My kids don't like the bubbly anything. They're like, oh, it's spicy. Even though they have spicy food, they just don't like the bubbles.
I feel like the like
Interesting.
like Mexican carbonated beverages, like Topo Chico, like the Jarritos. It feels like they are more carbonated than
Yeah.
Really?
other beverages.
I find that also. Generally.
Makes it more
This
exciting.
person says Cajun boiled peanuts and chocolate milk.
Ew.
It's awful to live on for a
You-
week.
You think my gut would be bad? Oof.
Oh, that would be so bad.
Just
Cajun
Nut and
boiled
milky.
peanuts and chocolate milk. That that bathroom would be in a rough
Protein
state.
load. Jeez.
This is the top answer, and I don't know what this means. But they say diamond tip burritos and water spawn 1,000 burritos, take diamond tips off, eat very tasty, nutritious meals for a week, and stockpile the diamonds. Water is best drink. I don't know what that means. Is that like a video game thing?
Yeah, I feel like it might be Minecraft related, but I don't get it.
Ultra premium TikTok stunt. A steak burrito containing an actual 126 carat diamond. What?
Okay.
I hate that shit. Although, yeah, if you were to get like a particular food, like, you know, gold. Yeah. Okay, I see what they're doing. But also, like, that's not the game.
I'd eat burritos stuffed with, $500,000 each. And
Exactly, yeah.
This is why kids aren't having sex, because nobody wants to have sex with them because they're so stupid.
Because they're busy ball maxing and look maxing.
This person says turkey sandwich and cran apple juice, and someone replies, "What are you, a hospital food fanatic?"
That's a good.
That is fair.
That's a good retort.
Sandwiches and water. Also, I do this already.
Yeah.
This person says pizza and beer. I
could not do that for a week.
Just seems like that would like ruin your gut.
And you would just be so exhausted because there'd be all those carbohydrates and all those carbohydrates and all those carbohydrates.
And mixed with the dairy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like I know somebody probably on there says like, oh, top ramen and whatever, but like that's a lot of sodium too. I know I'm not one to talk because I definitely have my intake, but it's like, ooh, that would just dry you out.
Yeah, somebody says top ramen. This person says my usual of 2 Eggo waffles with chocolate chips in between with a cup of whole milk.
What are you, 7?
No.
Yeah.
On Reddit?
Yeah.
With with the crust cut off?
I maybe want to change my sandwich to a banh mi because that would also be pretty fun to do for a week.
I mean, that has veg, has protein. Yeah. Sometimes they also come with eggs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Remind me, are both of you guys good with cilantro? You don't have that predisposition?
No, I like it.
Soapiness?
I love cilantro.
Good. I don't know why I said that's good. I love cilantro, and so anytime I run into someone who has that affliction, I'm just like, ugh, I pity you. It's so yummy.
Oh, Matt, here's someone you could spend your week with. They say Coca-Cola and chips.
Oof.
Chips like French fries or chips like potato chips?
I'm guessing potato chips. But
Coca-Cola and chips with my growler.
With my growler?
There's not much food I would be like, yeah, this sounds exciting. Either, I think no matter what.
Fettuccine Alfredo and half.
Just wine.
I mean, there are a bunch of answers here, and really the only one that I've seen that had alcohol was the pizza and beer one that I read.
Yeah, the alcohol just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, because presumably you'd have to attempt to stay hydrated, like Matt and his Coke Zeros.
Yeah.
Look.
Fucking whatever, guys.
I drank 64 ounces of water in the sauna today, which is true.
I don't know. I do feel like back when we all like lived together and ate a lot of like poverty meals and stuff, we would eat the same thing over and over again, and like I remember making like just bean and rice burritos all the time, and like Matt, we've talked about your like chili and hot dogs, and that kind of thing. So like you can
It's a
survive
wonder you're
all that
alive.
stuff for a long time, like consistently.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if you could thrive
Living
on
proof.
that, but you can survive.
Living proof.
Living proof. Do you remember when, I think it must have been like after watching The Sopranos or something, we went through a decent Italian phase of like getting Chianti, and which was probably like cheap, shitty Chianti, and like making
Brandon had
I think it was the
candles on
kind that
them.
like, yeah, you get in
that
like
had
the
the basket.
basket.
Bottom. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
yeah. That's how you know it's legit.
that people just buy mainly for like decorative purposes rather than
Yeah,
what's
Yeah,
inside.
exactly. Ah, those were
Yeah.
the days.
That's why I drank Carlo Rossi for the decoration.
Yeah, for the decoration. So you get that sweet handle jug.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean the point.
Is that an
I guess the
episode?
point is
Oh,
like
go ahead.
we have done this. I think everybody.
shut up.
think
We're
every-
leaving.
I think everybody has done, like you said, the struggle meals at some point,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
our colonoscopies will prove it here coming
Yep.
up in a
We
few.
have the proof. We have the receipts.
Well, I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, I think a week. If you were to change this to like a month, like would your answers
Supersize me,
change?
baby.
Supersize me. Yeah.
Well, he died.
Yeah, I would.
so-
If it was a month, I would switch to milk.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Well, I've heard like athletes say that milk is hydrating, and
No, I'm sure it is, but then you have to drink milk, which I like. The taste of it. It doesn't make my stomach feel very good usually, but I like the taste fine, but not as like a prime, like not a big glass of milk. When I see people drink like a big glass of milk, I'm like, good on you. Also, that looks so unappetizing.
I have gotten to the point where like ice cold milk is actually quite delicious. I will say,
Do you get it?
it's
Do you
usu-
get it last day?
It's usually with. There's usually cookies in there somewhere.
My man.
But why wouldn't there be?
Oh, how'd these cookies get in here? No.
Don't look at me.
I don't know. Like, my stomach is so tricky with dairy. Like, sometimes I can have some and it'll be okay. Other times it'll be like, nope.
Shit my
That's
pants.
yeah.
A complete
I mean-
evacuation.
I haven't had that happen to me.
You haven't had what happened to you?
With
your
dairy.
body is
Like lactose intolerance.
Yeah, I
with
haven't had
dairy.
any adverse reaction to
Like
dairy.
you can have all
That's
the
because-
milk and ice cream and
That's
Yeah,
because
I
nothing
just-
stays in your stomach long enough. It's
That is true. I'm a temple
like mercury. I'm a temple.
or an anomaly. One of the two.
from
One
all
of
of
the two.
your hot dogs and chili, you've like singed off all of like the nerve endings inside of your stomach, and it's like we're
They're
not
gonna be like,
reacting
man, this
to
guy's
anything.
squeaky clean. He burned off all the polyps with chili dogs and sriracha.
How did you cauterize your own polyps?
Oh,
A
just,
walking billboard for hot sauce.
Like drinking a gallon of hot sauce a month. Yeah.
Buy my book.
Excellent.
Your stomach doesn't produce its own acid. It's just like recycling hot sauce.
Really just a cyborg at this point.
Yeah. That's good.
Well, on that
All right.
note,
Yeah.
On
wrap it
that note, thank you all for listening, and thank you to our loyal patrons for supporting the show. If you haven't already, head over to Patreon at patreon.com/qualified nonsense to show your support and catch some exclusive content, including our show Qualified Nonsense After Dark. Watch us over on YouTube at youtube.com/@qualified nonsense. Also, feel free to send any questions or comments to qualifiednonsense@gmail.com or hit us up on our socials or on our Discord, found in the episode description. After you've done all that, please also rate, review, share, like, and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. We'll see you back here next week for another brand new episode of Qualified Nonsense.
Goodbye.
See ya.